It's time to reveal one of my biggest secrets. What does the name Ender mean? Where did it come from? How did I come up with it? In this Ender Week episode, it'd be good to end off this year's Ender Week by this little revealing of a secret of mine. Because people ask this all the time. Where did you get your name Ender from? And, what does it mean exactly? So I'll be revealing that in this video. Let's get started. Story time here. This isn't scripted, so that should make it more fun. We got a nice campfire here to set the scene, a little bit. It's midnight. If we look up, there's the moon. Alright, let's start. Looking for a server to join? Try The Fun Here. The Fun Here is a 1.18 SMP with extra features. The server is lag-free and kid-friendly. You can essentially customize your experience, claim areas, set game rules, buy and sell items, and much more. The Fun Here server. Link to Discord server and server IP below in the description. Enjoy, happy, fun. Ender, what does it mean? Where did it all start? Well, it all started in 2009. It all started in 2017. Right when I started getting into video making and all that great stuff, I figured, okay, it's about time to give myself a proper character, a proper name. So I started looking for Minecraft skins. I was on the website minecraftskins.net, I believe, and I found this skin named Enderboss, and it looked quite cool. Like, I really liked it. So I used that skin for a long time, but it wasn't just that skin. Like, I had different customized versions of it, and it was so hilarious. Like, I had this one. The only one I can really remember is this red, like, full red body with like white and black patterns and stripes over it. So yeah, I had many different versions of that skin, and my name, I liked that name too. Enderboss was pretty cool. I used that name. I changed it to Ender Zero Boss 6 because I was born in 2006, so I included my birth year in there. But man, that doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it? Like, Ender Zero Boss 6, like, hello, welcome back to another video. It's Ender Zero Boss 6 here. I guess it kind of works, but not as good as Ender. So I changed it to Ender Boss 06. And I guess it's a little better, but it could be, could be better. So that was my name for a little while, and I decided, okay, let's get rid of Ender the 06 part. Let's just name it Enderboss. From the skin website. Enderboss, that's a lot better. Enderboss. Okay, people don't get this. I am not an Enderman, okay? I'm not an Enderman. I'm not an Ender Dragon. I'm not an Endermite. I'm not an existing Ender creature in the game. I am the Ender Overlord. Okay? I'm not an Enderman. That is a low class. I am the Ender Boss. That's the name, Ender Boss. That was my original name. People don't get it. They think I'm an Enderman. I'm about to go on a rant here. Yeah, I'm the Ender Overlord. Okay, I rule over the Enderman. And the Ender Dragon is kind of like my partner. Like, I'm the king and the Ender Dragon is kind of the mascot. I don't know. But that's like the lore story, right? So it was Enderboss up until Hypercraft Origins, the original Hypercraft that no one knows about, with me and Muchduck. Secret, top secret. That was my name up until probably like I want to guess like mid or late 2019. I changed it to Ender YBAX, and that's the name I have now. That's my username, I should say. My name is Ender. I didn't have people call me Ender YBAX. No, I had them call me Ender. That's when the name changed. That's when things really started to grow. Now, you may be wondering, how did I come up with the YBAX part? I remember the day. I was looking around. I remember looking around, like I was sitting in my chair on the Xbox. I was on the Xbox because I didn't have a PC setup in a call with Muchduck, I think. Can't really remember. And I was just looking around, and I looked down. I was holding my controller, and I looked at the controller, and then I spotted it. If you have an Xbox, no one gets this. See, this is another thing people don't get. It should be so obvious where the YBAX came from, but no one gets it. Like, you look at an Xbox controller, and what are those 4 letters you see? YBAX. How do people not know this? Now, I get it. It could have been like XBYA or anything other than that, but why was it YBAX? Well, that's because that is like how you would read a compass, you know? NESW. Never eat sour watermelons or soggy waffles. That's just the order. Like, I just made it that order because that's how you would read a compass. And I think it's part of like OCD. That's just something kind of how I would have done it. You know, I like orders. So, and Ender YBAX is my username up until this day. People just call me Ender. Now, you may be wondering about the whole thing with the name change, like in February. I think it was February. My name was NDER for a couple of weeks or so, mainly because I kind of like Ender spelt out just like Enderman or Ender Dragon. Like it didn't seem very original to me and unique. Like I needed something more unique, I felt like, and I liked that name. I liked it for a while, but you know, I thought about it and I feel like Ender, like spelt out like ENDER, is better. You know, I don't know. I felt like it made more sense. So it's back to Ender, and it'll probably be like that forever. Ender, hello, I'm Ender. So that is the story. I hope you found it interesting, and people ask that all the time. So that is Ender Week 2022. Man, I remember making Ender Week 2021. Where does the time go, you know? I figured this would be a great way to end off this year's Ender Week, and I may or may not see you next year. I don't know if I'm going to do this again. I may, but like I'd like to again sometime, but I'm not sure about next year, if you know what I mean. It was pretty difficult this year. Like I had to really think. Really think. And, you know, the content, I mean, it was fun. I had a blast making it. I had so much fun with like that collaboration. That collaboration video was probably my favorite out of the episodes. But in general, it was just a blast, like overall. And I hope you had a blast enjoying it too. So I got something returning this year. Could you guess what it is? Something returning on the channel. So stay tuned for that. And if you're new, subscribe because that would be great. I really appreciate it. Go have a great one. Goodbye.